Today we go over new details of Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is currently being filmed over at Pinewood in the UK, the Cardington Sheds, and will be filming over in Jordan, which was indeed the original location that they were going to use for the planet of Jakku in The Force Awakens, and the same exact location that they used for Jeddah City in Rogue One. Now, as opposed to all of this, these past couple of weeks we have been learning a whole lot more about Episode 9 as a whole, ranging from different filming locations, some concept art descriptions, etc., one of which has all to do with Maz Kanata's new ship. Now, we've been hearing about this lightly these past couple of months. We've been talking about Maz Kanata's new space-esque pirate ship in Episode 9. Now, one of which has to do with the storyboard description of Maz Kanata's ship. The design of the ship mimics Jabba's sail barge, however on a much larger scale, with a set of wings on the side and blaster cannons. Ship is in suborbital space over a planet, fending off some ships that are obscure in design. Chewie and Rey are seen inside the ship with Maz Kanata piloting it. No sign of Poe and or Finn. However, Lando is also seen on the top deck, contained in a glass dome in a seat. So it seems as so that Chewie, Rey, and of course Lando Calrissian, being portrayed by Billy D. Williams, will have a scene with Maz Kanata if this indeed comes into fruition for Episode 9. Now, how do I feel about the whole entire space pirate ship concept, flying in space over a planet? I've gone over this before in the past, my feelings about this, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I know that Jabba's sail barge is lightly based off of like a regular traditional pirate ship in a sense, and however Maz Kanata is going to be more based on that in a much larger scale. So Maz Kanata, I can see her doing something like that in Episode 9. It does make sense. That's the type of character that I honestly could see on that type of ship, so this all makes sense. But the fact that Finn and Poe would not be present in this scene may very well fall in line with the scenes that we have heard about a couple of weeks ago, in which Poe, Finn, and Rose actually visit a hut called Rada the Hutt, which is the son of Jabba. Now, right then and there, you can see that Jabba, is a sense a parallel to that of Return of the Jedi with Jabba the Hutt right there. So you can see that JJ is putting in some parallels here and there. I guess, I just thought of this now, I guess Maz Kanata's ship in itself could very well be a parallel to that of Jabba's sail barge. I mean, you could see all the little things popping up here and there, mirroring that of the original trilogy, especially in Return of the Jedi. So, the thing here is this, we're not quite sure how much of a role Lupita Nyong'o will have in this film. We do know that she's going to have a far more significant role than how she had in The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi, she was only a hologram, which was pretty surprising. I don't know if you guys remember this, but she began filming her scenes, I believe it was before or after Dubrovnik, Croatia. Can't quite recall. But her scene was so brief that people were wondering as to why she wasn't really in the movie all that much, and I think it's because they were saving her for Episode 9 to have a lot of scenes with Lando Calrissian and or the next legacy character. In the original script it was going to be Leia. Maybe now it's going to be Lando. Now, the thing here is this, is that if she's going to have a lot of scenes with Lando Calrissian, could we learn more about Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and how it was discovered while we are on board of this ship during battle of fending off those ships that belong to the First Order, most likely? So, this is the thing. We do know that this movie apparently will be heading into the unknown regions, which is smart for JJ Abrams. It's a whole new part of the galaxy to explore on the big screen, and I can see why a lot of Star Wars fans would really welcome that. But Maz Kanata's space pirate ship in design, from, what we are all hearing, I think it sounds pretty interesting how it's going to be like a Jabba sail barge type of thing, except with wings protruding on each side. So it's kind of like imagining a World War II plane with little, wings on top of it. Imagine Jabba's sail barge. This is how I'm trying to imagine it. Jabba's sail barge with like 2 wings protruding on each side, sticking out. That's what it seems like. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all of this overall. You know, how do you feel about Maz Kanata's ship being a part in episode 9? Hopefully we'll be able to see this on screen. I'm not quite sure how it will be executed once it's on film. We'll have to wait and see how long of a scene it'll be, if it'll be a short or a long scene. If it's going to be something like that in Return of the Jedi, I am a-okay with that because that's not a large scene. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.